Hey guys, this is Tolly and welcome to Let's Play Hearthstone as a beginner, part 3. I still need to figure out what I want to title these things. I don't know if we want to continue using Hearthstone Beginner as the title, but without getting too deep into the nuances of naming, we're back with more Hearthstone. I've been really enjoying this. I might be slowly getting addicted, so we'll see how this goes. But last time we left off, I was working my way through the Druid deck. We had opened our welcome pack. We got 3 legendaries out of the welcome pack, and we're kind of looking at some different builds. We were playing Druid just because that's what I had leveled up. If we go into my collection, we can take a look and see that. Oh, maybe not here. Wait, where can I see? Where can I see my heroes? I guess maybe if we go into solo adventure and then go into normal, then we go over here. How do I see this? How do I see leveling? Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Point is that we've leveled up Druid to like level 11 or something. So we were working on that, and then we had built a Druid deck, which is not great, but we still have some pretty basic cards. But we got some Leroy and some Alexandrius or Alex the Dragon, so that's neat. But you guys were saying it would be interesting to try out some of the Shaman cards, because when we opened those 10 packs, another one of the legendaries we got was the Windlord, who seems pretty cool. So off camera I ended up building this Shaman deck. I basically just put every Shaman card I have into a deck, as well as a few other ones that seem like they might make sense. So we might try this Shaman deck out today. As well, you guys were also asking last time that I should probably try making a I'm just going to go to the card, try making a hunter deck, because we ended up getting Deathstalker Rexar for completing the prologue and Ice Crown. So might want to try building a hunter deck and see how that goes. I don't know if we have a lot of great cards. And then daily quests, and then we'll start playing. We've got this, which I think is a skin quest, and then we've got win 3 games with any class and destroy 40 minions. Oh, this is where we can see the levels. I did end up playing a little bit at lunch today, so some little bit of stuff happened off camera where I basically played 1 game with my Druid in ranked, and then I quickly made that Shaman deck and gave 1 practice game just to see how it worked. But nothing too big you guys missed. When I did log in, it did give me 3 Frozen Throne packs for free. So let's start by opening these. Whoa, so much intro. So sorry. What do we get? I'm guessing that we got... Ooh, okay. Give a friendly minion death rattle, resummon this minion. That might be okay. I think I got these cards. Oh, an epic. For Hunter, deal 2 damage to a minion. If it survives, give it poisonous. And a life-stealing Murloc. I think we got these 3 packs for playing. I think there was some announcement I saw today that was like, hey, log in now to get 3 boosters. I think it's just because the expansion's still new. My luck is insane. Well, we just got the Lich King, so that's cool. I mean, he seems like an alright card. Sure, he's not completely broken, overpowered, and an amazing legendary. Oh, chat's toggled off. Hey, Liliarin. Yeah, okay. What else we got here? So we didn't get any new Druid cards, I don't think, out of any of that, but we got, like, Arthas. I'm not going to complain. We got some good all-class cards, which is going to be good for most of these decks we're building. Wow. Because I was talking to a coworker today about Hearthstone, and he was saying that usually it's about 1 in 40 packs. You should get a legendary is kind of the odds, and so we've now gotten like 4 legendaries. I mean, 1 was guaranteed from the welcome pack, but like we basically got 3 legendaries out of the past like 15 packs we've opened. That's pretty awesome. I agree. I think we can drop Arthas in for removing one of the Iron Barks. That was the first thing I thought too, because the Iron Bark is basically the exact same as Arthas, except he's going to be at the end. I'm just looking to see what else we got here in the all. Gain +1 for each minion that died this turn. Interesting. Right, yeah, because Arthas is an 8/8 taunt for 8, and Iron Bark is an 8 mana 8/8 taunt. So, just seems like a good trade. Because he also gets, at the end of your turn, add a random Death Knight card to your hand. That would make sense if the welcome pack has an increased chance of legendaries, but still, I still feel like we're getting pretty lucky. What do we want to do today? What do we want to do? So this Shaman deck is pretty bare bones, but it's basically what you guys were saying before, just same kind of cards you were suggesting putting in Druid. I basically threw in this one. So we might try that out as well. Maybe we give that a try. We're currently on a win streak. We've won the last 3 games, so I ended up gaining 2 stars and going to rank 23 when I played that game off camera today. Do we want to just try the Shaman? Let's play the Shaman. We you know, let's start this stream off with a new deck. I mean, a new terrible deck, but, you know, at least it's new. From what little I played of Shaman for the one practice game I played, I think I like it more with the legendaries we've got compared to the Druid. Simply because it seems like the Shaman has a fair amount of buff cards, which are pretty good. I'm going to try and make sure that I'm not playing more than that. Like, one game I feel like isn't too bad. I don't want to do too much off camera because I want you guys to see most of the experience. But I was weak today. I had to play one game. I don't think we need that early. We can keep the rest, I guess. Don't need that early either, but yay! The Wind Fury, I think, is what's really interesting in this deck, because with stuff like Leroy, I feel like we could get a lot of value out of, like, drop Leroy Wind Fury on turn 8, and this deck also has, like, a 2-mana give a creature +3 until end of turn, so, like, on 9th turn... Oh, yeah, Leroy's 5, so I guess you could do Wind Fury Leroy on 7, but on 9th turn, you could do Wind Fury +3 to Leroy and attack for 18 to the face, which might be kind of cool. Well, this deck seems interesting. I don't think we need to coin here. But at the same time, I feel like he's got a pretty good start. Yeah, we haven't seen a war anything other than Mage. So it's interesting to see something a little bit different. Well, Hex is neat. I guess drop the Swamp, because that's going to destroy my opponent's weapon. I guess I could have done that last turn as well, if I had have used the coin, but I still think saving the coin is going to be good, because we're not in our Druid deck. We're not going to have that fast advanced mana. Yeah, okay. So probably would have been better to use the coin. Oh, my bad. My bad. Deal 1 damage if it survives some of the 2. Okay. He's buffing up armor pretty quick here. Hey, there's Rockbiter. So now we've got Rockbiter and Wind Fury. Now we just need to... even if we did 9th turn Alexis, drop him to 15, then 10th turn drop Rockbiter, Wind Fury on a Leoric for win. That might be an interesting combo if we can live that long. Let's see. Save for the last weapon. Oh, okay. Let's... I'm going to use the coin now, and I'm going to drop an Inventor to draw. Getting a Boulder Fist. Could have also dropped a Totem.
I have an axe to grind.
Enrage when he's damaged. Okay. Hmm. I mean, we could just hex that and turn it into something that we can deal with a lot easier. That would leave us with 3. There's not a lot. For 2 costs, we could give something plus. Yeah, I kind of like just hexing that thing. I gotta take the 3 drop out? This guy. But what about totems? You do... You get a bunch of totems on the field and then you raid leader, right? Isn't that a good... No? Okay. I thought it might be good. This is what happens when I build a deck without you guys. I make terrible decisions, apparently. 4/3 charge. Nah, he's attacking my face. Well, I mean, we could freeze this guy for now.
I wonder.
That would leave us with 4. We could drop the raid leader, I guess, or we could summon a totem. I think regardless, probably summon a totem. So let's see what we get. Spell damage +1. Okay. So that means this now does 2 damage. It's good. Wind and rock totems double trade. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna let it go. And we could even raid leader and trade here next turn if we want. As long as he doesn't wipe our board.
Do you hear its call? Listen closely.
Ooh. Bloodlust might be interesting. Except we're not going to be able to survive any attacks. Wind Fury is not going to help because nothing can survive 2 hits here. We could give Bloodlust and then we could attack for 5. We don't really need +5 though. Might be better just to drop Raid Leader.
Handle it.
Trade Inventor into the 4/1. Really?
There's little time.
I would think trade here. I'm going to trust you. Then we're going to summon another totem. Attack the face. Should have dropped the ogre. Okay. Not the war leader. I see. Okay. Okay. Because then ogre would have been something he would have had to deal with. Now he's going to hit me for 6 potentially. What does this thing do? Is it just a 1/1? Yeah, it's just a 1/1.
Back to work.
Oh, there's the big weapon. This is where he has lethal? Yeah, lethal. Yeah, I don't think we would have been able to do much otherwise. I think even if we had have dropped the ogre, we would have been done. Well, first loss. Well, first loss for that one. Alright, well, let's take you guys' advice then. Let's run back into that Shaman. I don't think I need any of these other decks. I'm just going to clean this up. These are all just basic AI, or the basic decks they give you at the beginning. I don't think we need them. We're just going to scrap them so that we just got the two that we're looking at right now. And we'll probably add a Hunter later on in this stream. Alright, Shaman. So you guys are saying take out the raid leader. We don't need raid leader. Okay, I had two of them. Don't do it. So instead of raid leader, what would be another good option? I mean, I could get more draw. You guys are saying more healing. I don't know if there's any healing cards. I mean, I could put in some Voodoo Doctors or Drakestale Healer. I have the Ancestral in here. Didn't see it come up. 5 mana for a 4/5. Restore 2 health to all friendlies. Only want to keep one Bloodlust if you want one at all. Okay, we can drop the Bloodlust. If you don't have heals, then get taunts. So let's see what we have for taunts in our very limited Voodoo is okay. Drop Voodoo in then. Harvest Golem, solid 3 drop out of vanilla. Voodoo's not okay. Okay, taking Voodoo out. Okay, okay. Chat's gonna fight about this. Taunts. That's what we were looking for. We were looking for more taunt. Four mana for 3/5. Drop some Lord of the Arena in. Rage +3. Fan Creeper isn't bad. Okay, we have one of those we can put in. And then we can drop one more in. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Okay. Well, I'm gonna just drop a Shield Master. And then we'll try this. Senjin is the best taunt that you have. Okay. Drop the Inventors for the... Wow, this deck has no draw, though. Alright. I trust. I trust. Eyes to the noob. I trust your wisdoms. Okay, we got 2 Shield Masters. I'm going to keep one Inventor. Alright, we're going to do this. Enough deck building, because also we're level 2 Shaman. We're going to get some more Shaman cards as we level up anyways. See, I don't want a net deck, though. I feel like I want to explore some of the possibilities, because I want to understand... Put the 5/6 a bomb in. Well, it's too late. We're already queuing. I don't think we can cancel queue. Yeah, once we hit this button, we're in. I think we have 2 of the 5/6 abominations. Do you want to put both in? We can put both in. But yeah, I don't want a net deck because like in the last one, I think that's part of the reason I wanted to come back and do another stream this evening is when we streamed last night, you guys' help, I feel like it wasn't just like, hey, put this card in. It was like me slowly realizing some of the mechanics of the game and slowly coming to understand what I should and shouldn't be doing. And that's what I want to grasp. I don't want to just get a good deck and then play. I want to try and understand what makes a good deck good. I like building. I like building almost more than I like just playing, really. Finding a worthy opponent? No. Someone else in chat was saying that a net deck would be a good starting point. I wasn't referring to your comments, Kazi. It's the longest we've had to search for a game before. Oh, what? There we go. Ooh, a warlock. Starting to fight some other stuff soon, or finally. I don't what. I'd like to have some early cards, but these aren't bad cards either. I'm gonna drop the other two. Keep Yeti. Okay. That wasn't better. I would say that was decidedly worse. And we got another Yeti anyways. Okay.
Job's done.
End turn. I guess we'll get to drop a totem. That's kind of fun, right? No? Alright.
Why do you call?
Wow. Okay, totem and go. Hey, I got a taunt. That's nice. I mean, he can just kill it because it's a 0-2, but hey. Ancestral. I guess we summon another totem. And say go. I don't feel like the Hex or the Shield would have really saved us too much here. He's got 8 cards in hand, though, compared to our 6 cards. I mean, we're going to draw 1, so we're 1 card behind, but... Oh, he has the Mana Crystal, too. Ooh, he's hurting himself to get more cards. Not familiar with Warlock's mechanics, so have no idea what he's doing.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
No, Hex would have been good versus that. Hey. That's a taunt. Let's drop a Yeti. And then end the turn. The next turn, 3/6 taunt, I guess. I do miss having the swipe from the Druid deck when playing Leroy. Definitely feeling that miss.
I wonder.
I feel like when we hit rank 23, things got a lot harder. Our opponents up until now were just all playing mages and not playing as combo oriented as this. Another Yeti? That's the call? I mean, this is a taunt. He's gonna have to deal with it. But I guess he can death rattle off of this. But I don't really care because I think my plan right now is to Alexis on 9th turn. And then on 10th turn drop Leroy and Wind Fury him. Let's drop the other Yeti. Ah. Disagreements on chat on what I should do. Yeah, because if I had to drop the Fen, it would have been on 5th, and then I could have on 6th turn drop Yeti and Totem. Straight up destroy something though. Wow. Now Fen? Yeah. I need this to die, because if this whole idea of drop him to 15 and then hit him hard is gonna work, I'm gonna need... No worries. No worries on the bad. Oh. Scary. No, for sure, and I can definitely see why we want to wait. Oh, and there it is. So now we have what I consider the combo, the terrible combo, but we can drop Alexis at 9, and then on 10, if he doesn't have any taunts on the field, we can drop Leroy, win Fury, give him +3, and attack for 18. As for this turn, though, I think we totem. See what we get. Searing Totem, okay. Do Warlocks have a lot of weapons? Because I feel like I want to drop the Ooze. I think I want to trade into this. Yeah, and then probably drop the Ooze.
Always little time.
Yeah. Warlocks have no weapons. Alright, so Ooze drop was the right call. Okay, he death rattles that. Oh, it's each hero heals from that. I didn't read that fully. Ooh, 3 to everything. I don't know if we're gonna make it to the, if we're gonna make it. Okay, so... Yeah, no, that's what I've been saying the whole time, Kazi, is I just need to get 9th drop, 10th lethal. But, can I get there? 2 more turns. Let's drop the totem, see what we get. Hopefully a taunt. That's not a taunt. Alright, well then, I guess we'll... how much does this give? +3? Let's freeze this guy. And then next turn, if he doesn't kill the healing totem, if he attacks directly to the face, I'm going to maybe delay the lethal and bloodlust this to kill. I don't know. Or I could give this taunt. I could give this taunt. Oh, I can do that next turn. I can give this taunt so that'll delay him. Okay, so I just need to live one more turn. Because I drop the 9, set him to 15, give it taunt, and then following turn, kill. Okay, you guys are saying I probably should have used Ancestral on the totem. Oh, he attacked the totem anyways. I think we go for it, right? Like, he's got this board full, but... I think we drop him to 15. And then we Ancestral the dragon. And then we see if we can get lethal next turn. Ah, he gets the destroying heal. Does he have lethal? I would still be able to kill him even if he was at 18. He only has 1. I don't think he has it. Okay, so we drop Leroy. We give Leroy +3/+3. We give Leroy Wind Fury. And we hit the pace for 9. And we hit the face for 9. Alright, did it with our level 3 Shaman deck. Adjacent minions get +2 attack. That seems better than the raid leader. But is it worth putting in? 2 mana for a 0/3. I mean, it's not going to block anything. It's not going to be able to attack, but it's going to buff my other creatures. And he's going to have to deal with it. So what would I drop for that? I do like Feral Spirits. I kind of want to see if I can make it work, though. I mean, we don't got a lot of room in here, though. It's also upsetting. Drop the Bloodlust, maybe? Yeah, the Bloodlust felt way out of curve. I mean, Lil Yarn, you're probably right. I'm probably getting to the point where I could just try and do it myself, but I'm still like, I don't know, you guys, every time I try and do something, I'm like, I'll like go with my gut, and then you guys point out a mistake I've made, and I'm like, ah, no. I dropped one of the ogres for it. Okay. Really? One of the ogres? The ogres seem like such a great card to make them have to deal with. But I guess we have Lich King and like some other really big drops in here. Ooh, Jaina. Hey, it might be just a simple another mage. We'll find out. I like this. I like that too. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, I think I may have learned enough Lil Yarn that my gut might be leading me on the right path, finally. I want that dead. But I don't think I have a way to kill it. So, super sad. Oh, we got both Rockbiter weapons.
An incredible discovery!
Okay. I mean, we could mana crystal into feral spirits, but they're not really good enough to deal with this. Let's just drop. Oh, you can use Rockbiter on yourself. We're gonna shield. Leroy, Rockbiter, coin, Wind Fury for 24 damage, turn 10. If I had the right cards for it, maybe I would have saved the coin. Oh. It's just getting worse, isn't it? Hey, there's that guy. I mean, we can also buff him. He's pretty cool to buff. Kind of like the idea of just dropping another taunt. And be like, well, you still gotta deal with that, so have fun. I mean, he can fireball one, he can deal 6 to the other. hit me for 4. I think we're gonna... I don't know what we want to do. So if I freeze him, that'll stop this damage onslaught, which would be nice. Or we could just overload, which basically means we have 2 less mana next turn. I don't want to trade into the damage for it though, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop a totem and see what totem we get. We get a taunt. Okay. That's actually interesting. Lem will drop the feral spirits as well, actually.
Job's done.
And then next turn we're gonna have 2 less, but we'll have 4, which means we can still drop a Yeti next turn. Okay. I did the same thing you guys were suggesting. Secret revealed. Oh no, he played a secret. There's Leroy. We're missing the Wind Fury, but you know. Still like Yeti here, I think.
What to do?
Or yeah, the Frost Shock I don't mind either, because basically you Frost Shock, then trade into one. And then Yeti, or then Golem might be not a bad idea. Yeah, I like that. Oh, counter it. It's good to know that too, I guess. Huh. This is getting out of hand. I don't like how big that's getting.
Always little time.
We're gonna buff it. Oh, he has taunt. Shoot, I missed the taunt. I missed the taunt. Totally missed it.
I bleed on the third.
Oh, I missed hitting him in the face with the wolf.
I wonder.
Kind of like Yeti Ancestral. None of this feels great, though. I almost feel like giving him Leroy, but I'm not gonna. I could also Harvest Golem.
I wonder.
Let's summon a totem. That's something. Harvest Golem.
Always little time.
Ancestral. Yeah, this deck has no real direct damage of any sort either, other than like the Freeze Shock or Frost Shock.
What to do? What to do?
Next turn I can at least drop the Windlord. That's something. Because the Windlord can trade into him if we can get rid of the taunt. It's gonna hit me for 7 though. He's got 2 taunts. Well, I can freeze. I think that's gonna be the right one. Yeah, because I just can't get through all these taunts right now. I mean, great. I think we're still dead. I mean, we could rock biter and kill like this guy, I guess.
Amazing.
It might be game over, but we're gonna try. See if we can come back from it. I highly doubt it, because we can't deal with this. Even if we drop the Windlord, we can't get to it. We could drop Leroy and kill this, but then he gets a full board. Like, I just don't see it.
An incredible discovery!
I think I had some opportunities to deal with the Mana Worm early, but I chose to, like, I'm not going to risk taking, like, 3 damage to the face by attacking directly, but I probably should have just... Hey, there's Wind Fury. I mean... It's not really going to save us, though. Yeah, we're gonna concede. I could keep playing, but all I'm doing is wasting time on stream when we could be playing other matches. At level 6 we get Tomatic Might. I don't know what any of those cards are. I almost feel like in some regards we should maybe be playing like practice games just to get the 20 out of 20 basic cards we need. I've not tried Arena yet. Let's play a game of Druid. I feel like a win. Yeah, because with Shaman, I feel like we just need to grind it out. We need to grind out those missing cards, and that'll probably help.
Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
Oh, we got our Swipe. I like Swipe. We've got a Raven early on. We've got Nourish. I like this. Arena's draft, right? So I feel like jumping in the draft would be a whole other learning curve that I'm not ready for, because I don't even know the cards in my deck, let alone
My greetings.
a random subset of cards that they're going to draft to me. First turn Raven feels nice. That's a nice feeling. Oh, he's going for the fast advance. Look at that. It's nice for him. We can innervate into Swipe. That's silly. We could innervate into Nourish, which I think we will do next turn. For this turn, though, we're going to punch for 3.
For the wild.
I think I might still like my Druid more, but that's, again, because the Druid has all the base cards. It feels more complete. I mean, it's still a pretty basic deck, but still. Well, there's Leroy, so we got Leroy Swipe if we need it. I'm going to go with Innervate to try and get that faster, and we're going to go Nourish, and we're going to get 2 mana crystals. Which we're then going to use to Shapeshift and poke him again.
Job's done.
With what we currently have, draw might have been more valuable, but I like the idea of going late faster. He's got a lot more card draw than us right now, though. Oh, killing my board. Hey! That was a good draw on pretty close to curve. Oh, what's going on? Chat just exploded. If you... Okay, cool. I might go charge here.
Where shall I strike?
Because he's got an empty board. And I feel like just hitting him. We don't need the taunt right this second. Oh, he's going Nourish. Is he doing the draw or is he doing the manas? Looks like he did the mana. Oh, he's a Jade Druid. Oh, I've heard stories. This'll be fun, right? We get to play against a Jade Druid? How fun is this? I don't necessarily feel like dropping Leroy yet. I still like that for a finisher. In the meantime, we could Savage Roar and do 2, 3, 7 damage, putting us way closer for the Leroy kill. I like that. I don't think we need Savage Roar later. Put some pressure on him. He's got to make some hard choices. And Leroy's 6, right? Yeah. So swipe Leroy will kill on turn 9. So we got one more turn to do some poke and stuff. Hey, it's a taunt Jade Behemoth with a Jade Golem. Drop the Iron Bark? Probably Iron Bark.
What to do?
Yeah, we're gonna drop Iron Bark, and then we're gonna trade into this taunt because we need it off the board. He just casted a bunch of taunts. I think we might still have this or be close to it. Let's see, we swipe into that. That'll kill that stuff. We kill that. We kill that. We drop Leroy. No, it's not this turn. Well, we want to drop Leroy first. Alright, drop Leroy. I'm going to just play this one out. I'm not going to take you guys' advice. I'm going to see if I see it right. We're going to hit into... Or we just attack directly. No, we don't have enough ways to kill. We need to... Because this can trade into that. That can trade in... Ah! Yeah, well, we're going to do this. Into this. Into activating it. I don't have enough mana for that. I messed up. We'll trade into that. And we'll trade into that. I messed up. I messed up hard. Well, I gave away my strategy. And I couldn't find a way past taunt. I thought I had it, but I didn't realize that I didn't have the extra 2 mana for this as well. What did he just do? He put it down to 0 health because it's still... Oh, no, it's dead. All right. Well, that's done. Freeze it? I don't think setting health is going to be super helpful right now. I feel like we freeze it.
For the wild.
His deck seems way late game though, and we are just not prepared for whatever he's got in these 10 cards. I just don't think we killed him fast enough. I have to imagine in 10 cards he has to have an answer to what I have on the field, and we don't have a lot of other things we can play. Yeah. Did Leroy say, at least I have chicken? Got another ogre. I mean, that's something, right? Right? Still got 7 cards in hand. I'm trying to think what's in my deck. I've got like Lich King, I guess. Oh, look, he has Lich King too. How nice. We both have Lich King. How fun. Yeah, he's just gonna start whittling me down. I can put down a Bone Drake. I'm trying to think through my deck. I don't think I have an answer to this. I almost burned him down though. Almost got there. I wasn't expecting rank 23 to be where we were gonna hit the like really good decks though. Like I thought it would be a little bit before we start running into stuff that was like, okay, well we're clearly just not gonna make it through this. Can't lose at this rank though, so that's something. I mean, if we're gonna lose, we might as well be playing the Shaman to unlock cards. I was hoping my Druid was gonna come back and win that for us. We were gonna get out of this losing streak. A worthy opponent.
Thrall versus Malfurion.
I mean, that wasn't really the intent of that deck, was to rush him down. It just kind of worked out that that's what ended up happening. I don't mind that. We'll keep. Yeah, that makes sense. I could see why they shouldn't be down here, but I could also see Kazi's reasoning on why they are. Hey, look at that. Is it another Druid deck? I hope not. I don't feel like coining. Probably should have coined. I make that mistake every time. Coin into ooze is probably the right choice. We're gonna drop the ooze now. Because if we had have coined into ooze, yeah, probably would have been better. Is he just gonna pump this thing all the way up? Well, he's attacking my face directly. I mean, that gives us a little wiggle room.
I wonder.
Yeah, he's down to 1 card. It's just, can I find a way to deal with all this? I think we freeze this. I did it that way because I just want to start poking it down. He's not going to have anything if I can get rid of it. Unless he just keeps pumping it. Just going to hit me for 11. No, he takes that out. Okay. Maybe should have froze it. We're gonna drop that. Just try and defend for now.
Nature will rise against you.
It's a hard opening hand. Yeah, okay. Well...
Nature will rise against you.
I wonder.
Drop the taunt? That might be the only thing that saves me now. I'm trying to look if there's anything else, but base guy I need to defend. Does he have an answer for my taunt?
The sun well.
Yes, he does.
Well played.
Still can't go down. Did I get experience for that, though? Not a lot. I wonder how the experience in this game works. Is it number of turns played or anything, or... Alright. Quick losses, but that means more learnings, I guess. Let's take that as a positive.
Thrall
Rexar.
versus Rexar.
He's ranked 24. This should be a game, right? Shouldn't be immediately over. I don't need 2 Yetis. Hey, Hex. I'll take that. Yeah, I looked because that was the one thing that I found when I was building this deck, is it felt like there wasn't really anything like spell-wise at all. And I looked through all of the all cards and there wasn't any really good spells for any of the all cards. What does this thing do? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna totem. And then he just kills that next turn, but... Or he attacks me to the face, and if he attacks me to the face, then I freeze him for 2. I'm fine with either. Could have coined Harvest Golem, that might have actually been a better choice. Oh, and that's exactly what you guys just said. Oh, Mana Tide Totem. It's too early for that, though. We could coin Yeti now. Or we could just drop the Harvest Golem.
I wonder.
The Hyena can't stay because he's going to buff stuff, right? Alright, we're going to coin into Yeti. Because we're going to need to get rid of that taunt. And the 4/5 will do it, so... I have both my hexes. Worst case, I could hex something out. Oh, that's what Kazi just said, is I can always hex them. Oh, right. Getting rid of that will buff them. Okay. Could Wind Fury it so that he could attack twice. Well, we can't get rid of both of them. Wind Fury and Freeze. That's kind of where I'm leaning right now, because I can hex one and kill one, but that's still gonna like, it's
What to do?
okay. Okay, let's do it. I'm gonna lose him now. And then next turn we just hex it in, but we freeze it for now so we don't take 6 to the face.
Job done.
I just hate losing Wind Fury, like, because I feel like that's this deck's victory condition. But he didn't leave us much choice there.
Ah, get behind me.
Yeah, so we don't have any other 2-drops, so Totem's Call first, because we want to see what totem we get, okay? And then we hex this.
Job's done.
And then we say go. I do have 2 Wind Furies, but I just like having one in my hand. I want to hex this as well.
What to do?
We just don't have any board clear. But who knows what else he has.
I wonder.
Yeah, I think we're going to do it. And we still got 3 left, so we can drop the golem.
Job's done.
Because I don't want to drop the Mana Tide Totem without extra. Because right now, if we drop it, he's just going to kill it and we'll get 1 card out of it. He is slowly just winning, though. That'll help. That'll help a fair amount. Right? We need the taunt down. Yep. At the rate we're going, though, we might want to use Alex on ourselves to give us a heal. Oh, it's a 4-2 charge? So he can hit here, here. Okay, so he trades there. Then he trades into that. So he's not going to get any hits this turn, which is good. We can trade this into this. Doesn't leave us with a lot of other options, though. Oh, I should have put Taunt next to Totem. Oh, because then it would have died, and then it would have, but it would have done more damage. Right, I see. I feel like at this point we trade into this. We trade into this. And we're going to drop this. No, that won't kill. It's only +2. Yeah, we're going to drop this and freeze. And then we still have enough for another totem, so let's drop another totem. And it's a taunt. Alright, that works. And end turn. Next turn I might try and drop down the Mountain Tide. Depending on what he drops. If you hero powered first, you'd have the totem with attack. Ah, I see. Because it always comes in from the left? That makes sense.
The gates are open.
He's gonna try and wheel me down. Alright. I feel like we trade here. Is that what I want? We need to kill this. Rockbiter the spell totem. Oh. And then trade here. And then I could trade in here.
What to do?
I see. I think that's what you're saying. If you trade the totem, get it. We're gonna do it this way.
Job done.
Yep. I don't know if that was the right one. If that was the right call, but that worked. And we get our extra card draw. Whoa. Is that game for him? He gets rid of my taunt totem. He's choosing to get rid of my heal totem? Why would he do that? Alexis Taunt? Or Windlord? Windlord might not be bad.
I wonder.
He's only got 2 cards left. We could also Ogre Ancestral. Yeah, let's do it this way. We're going to do this to give this plus. Okay, everyone heals. Then we're going to drop the Ogre here. Then we're going to Ancestral the Ogre. Then we're going to take out one of these, because we're going to heal next turn anyways. Or at the end of the turn. And then we're going to get an extra card draw. For another Ancestral. Oh, it's Corehound. He has a bow. I mean, 1, 2, 3. If he wants, he can trade all of it into here and then attack me for 3. That looks like what he's going to do, too. Now feels like the right time to Alex. I just feel really low at 6, so you could just 2-turn kill me. I mean, we can destroy his weapon with the ooze, so we could do Windlord into Ooze, which is another way we could do this. You guys are saying Windlord into Ooze. I mean, the Windlord's gonna have Taunt. If you die, if you don't kill that though, or Taunt.
There is little time.
Alright. We're gonna drop it here. I should have attacked with the face beforehand. We could have attacked with this for 2 before putting this down, because his hound didn't have taunt.
Handle it.
Okay, we drop her, because now I'm real scared.
I bring life and hope.
Then we can hit here. Here. We can Ancestral here just to be on the safe side. I don't think I needed to do that, but I wanted to do that.
Already attacked. Job's done.
I could have held on to the Ancestral, but I think we're winning.
Well played.
He didn't concede. Alright, we attack for 8, attack for 5, and attack for 5. Ooh, that was the first close game we've actually had in a little bit. Oh, I didn't mean Wind Fury, Wind Fury. I didn't think we could Wind Fury, Wind Fury. We're gonna get to 20. We're gonna do it. Oh, we destroyed enough minions, and we've won 3 games. And we've won 3 games, so we got 10 more gold. So we've got 100 gold exactly. We've only got 1 quest left. I believe we now buy boosters. I don't know if there's anything else it recommends that I buy classic, but I would like to buy expansions. I'll let you guys say. In the meantime, I'm going to come back into here. Did we actually gain a level for Shaman, or did we just get really close? We just got really close. That's a shame. You guys still haven't told me what kind of packs I should buy. Yeah, you guys are thinking I need classic. I need to build up my base before I start going off on fun expansion decks, right? Alright. I mean, classic is always going to be in the game, right? So even as new expansions comes out, it's probably not a bad idea for me to have a good amount of standard cards. But new expansion cards... Yeah, it sounds like you guys are leaning towards classic. Let's buy a classic and see what we get. I think it's not as fun. But it's not about having fun, it's about building good decks. Wait, what? Ooh. 2 rares for all classes. Not super great. Not super great for what I'm doing. This, however, seems okay. This seems pretty good. Cool. My druid deck is coming together. It's getting there. I think the shaman has something to be said for it as well, but this one's, it's got some cards. So that's a 7 for a 5/5, but it can either be a 10/5 or a 5/10 with taunt. Probably drop the frost elemental. Or I could drop the other iron bark. Don't think I want to drop any of my lower cards. Ancient Ooze is really working out quite well for us. Knife Juggler might be good for your Shaman. Oh, I guess it's a random enemy, right? Oh, I could see that. I could see that. I'm gonna drop the Iron Bark and put in the Ancient of War. Choices. And then for Shaman Surprise, we'll drop... You know what? I'm gonna drop... You guys said drop an Ogre, right? I think I'm gonna drop an Ogre for another Totem, because I liked how that worked out last time. I would like to try 2. I feel like it might be overkill to have 2, but we'll give that a shot. Shaman has too much high end. So we dropped 1 Ogre already. We haven't actually played the Gnomish Inventor yet. Let's drop that and put in a Knife Juggler. Choices. It just doesn't fit in the curve, I find. Let's give Shaman some more play, because I want to get more cards for Shaman. I feel like that's kind of what we're doing right now. Frost Shock for Juggler. I guess that makes sense, because you're basically trading out 1 point of damage for a card that can potentially do a ton of 1 points of damage. But it's random, that's the difference. Like, Frost Shock has been valuable in delaying them for a turn. We're both Murlocs.
For Doomhammer.
I'm gonna keep that. You guys said 2 Yetis isn't bad, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I just need to play some more Shaman and I'll get some good removal. Oh, here we go again. Although we have a Hex this time, so not as deadly. I don't feel like this nets us anything, and I don't feel like throwing down a random totem is going to net us anything. Flame Totem isn't good by itself. It's better as a late game play. That makes sense. Or not late game, but after you have stuff on the board. I think this might be game. I mean, we could have coin hexed, but I don't know. There's the Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
I feel like we're struggling. I don't see a way out of this one for us. No, not that I could see. There wasn't any weapon for Shaman.
Brothers, heed my call.
We've just got no answers.
Tadingo!
It's not really what we were looking for. He just never really found an answer for what he was doing. Didn't even place that in the right spot. Is there not a good game one? I guess there isn't. Hey, look, we got a level. Give your totems +2 health. I mean, if we're going for a totem token deck, I don't know what we're doing with this deck. Like, I kind of want to do a totem token, but it seems to be mostly built around, like, a lot of large drops. I don't think that really helps us. I feel like we've been getting a lot of your worst nightmare. I think this thing might be off by a couple dials.
Victory or death! For
We don't need Lich King or Leoric early. And keep the Mana Totem. Although I feel like that's also a little bit of a later game card because you need some things to defend.
Job's done.
I do like the Tomatic Call, though. It feels good. Hey, Knife Juggler. We might save that for a little bit later. For now, we can just drop a totem. Hey, it's a Taunt Totem. That's neat. Next turn, I might think about dropping the Mana Time. Because it'll be slightly defended.
Are you my master?
I mean, worst case, we would get one card draw out of it. And he has to spend a bunch of cards to keep us from getting more than one card draw out of it. I think that's the better way to look at it.
My jungle.
Probably Senjin next. Yeah, see, he doesn't have an answer. So we drop... Ooh, or we could drop... No, because Senjin's going to be the better answer right now. And then say go. So now we've got 2 cards out of Mana Totem. He's currently sitting on 8. We're currently sitting on 7. Did 1 damage to it. I'm guessing so he could destroy a damaged minion. Yeah. Man, he had to use 2 cards to get rid of that. That felt good. Now what?
Oops, I broke a diamond.
Okay. At this point, we're sitting at 5. I kind of don't mind the idea of Knife Juggler into Feral Spirits.
I wonder.
We don't really need to freeze anything. I don't feel like we need to Wind Fury him either. We could drop another taunt. It's just another card he has to deal with, because if he doesn't deal with the Knife Juggler, we can just start dropping totems next turn too. Almost killed her. These guys are just taunt and battle cries. Yeah, we're gonna attack this guy. And say go. Yeah, the proccing Knife Juggler was the whole point. But I guess in terms of like putting Knife Juggler in this deck, it was a good point as well. This seems bad. Oh, it's just a 0/7. Whenever a minion takes damage, gain +1. Okay, so this thing's gonna get big real fast. We're gonna be at 6. What are we doing next turn? We could drop Bone Drake, I guess. Drop Leroy. Oh no, we're locked by 2. Right, we're down 4 because we used that card thing.
I wonder.
I kind of like the idea of just freezing this, but at the same time, we've got so many taunts down, he's not going to be able to deal with it. Unless he finds ways to deal with it. Let's drop another taunt. Keep this guy as safe as possible. And we get... Oh no, what did I do? Oh, I ended the turn. I could have poked something. Like, say this 0/7. That would have been a... Man, giant waste of 7 damage. Could have removed it. Could have removed it.
I have an axe to grind.
Uphill battle now.
Do you hear its call?
Such a bad mistake.
Listen closely.
Alright, we got some good cards. We could buff Wind Fury something. Could also just drop another taunt. Could also buff taunt Leoric.
Astonishing.
We're gonna try this. Well, that's the way I played it. I cleared most of his board.
To Northrend!
Oh, yeah, good call. Rather than wasting something, I could just use my Divine Shield. Good call. Or we could do 2 damage to it. We've got 8 exactly, right? Yeah, so we gotta drop them. Who do we trade here? I don't really want to trade my taunts at all. I feel like we just attack the face. See how that bold move works out for us. Yeah, I think Juggler was a good call. I completely overlooked it, not thinking about how many creatures we summon in this deck via totems and other cards. And it's been doing some consistent poke. This guy's got a pretty intense taunt deck, though. A lot of taunt cards. You can't attack my juggler. You can't. You can't do it. He's protected because I have taunts. Ooh, Lich King time? I think it might be Lich King time. Yeah, it's Lich King time.
Frozen wastes rise.
It's just how we want to clear this. I think the right call is to clear this way. It puts my Knife Juggler in jeopardy, but it's not that big of a deal. And then we can't swing him directly. I think we freeze it, and then we just hold on to our Wind Fury for when the field is empty. Oh, we could trade into this now. No, we're going to hold. Destroy minion if your hero takes damage equal to its health. Oh, nice.
Join or die, or both.
Should have just traded, I guess. Well, he would have used that card on something else if he had have traded. What does this do? Whenever one of your minions dies, draw a card. Oh. Lame. I think we obliterate that. And then I think we save the ooze. We could drop a Bone Drake. That's neat. I was hoping to see that we might get some poke on this thing that might make it so that we could trade with one of these, but it poked him instead. You guys are saying hit Lich 3/3. I agree with that. And then we can poke him for 4.
There's little time.
Job done.
There's little time.
Deal 6 damage to an enemy or restore 5 health to a friendly. I guess that's 5 normally, but we have the buff out. Surprisingly, yeah. And 2 mana for a 2/2. I mean, like, we've seen 1 mana for... Oh, he's just done, isn't he? He's finished. He's all sad now. 7.5. Wind Speaker coming up next at level 8, it looks like. Just keep grinding out these Shaman cards. Star means affected by spell damage. Okay. Oh, Juggler used to be a 2/3. Right.
Thrall versus Garrosh.
Same guy?
Victory!
Probably not the same guy.
For Doomhammer.
Oh, we don't need Lich King early, but I do like Feral Spirits. I wish I had another Feral. I guess I could craft cards. That's the other thing I could be doing, is if I never want to play Priest, for example, I could be getting rid of some of those cards. Knife Juggler. I like Knife Juggler. 5th turn, Knife Juggler into Feral Spirits if we can last that long. It's fun. It's fun. I like it.
One shot, one.
Oh, it starts with an Archer. Haven't seen an Archer in a while. We could Totem. For 1. Does not feel necessary. No, it is a 2/2. It is a 2/2. Add start. Whoa. It's going all out, hitting fast and hard. Well, we could coin into Feral Spirits now, but... Or we could drop the Knife Juggler. And then Feral Spirits next turn. I mean, it's still the 2/2. If we don't get the value out of its extra bonuses, that's fine. I just don't think anyone was talking on YouTube, Lil Yarn. Oh, he didn't attack it. He didn't. Oh, that's a shame for him. Yeah, I think Feral Spirits will help clean this up. And it's going to do some damage, potentially killing some of these, depending on how this plays. Yeah, we do this. And then next turn, we can drop the Flame Tongue Totem to give these some extra buffs if we need it. Oh, we killed it. Yay. And we hit him for one. And then we could trade there, but I kind of like the idea of just hitting him in the face. And don't need that coin, so we're moving on.
For the War Chief!
Oh, charge. Still just removing my 2 taunts I put down. Okay, so we don't get... Could still drop Flame Tongue. And then attack him directly for 4. Or we could Totem Call and try for our luck at a random totem.
What to do?
Or we could coin and drop a mana totem. I kind of like coin next turn into Ogre. We're gonna Flame Tongue. Hope for the 1 point on. Yes! And then attack for 4. Yay, random. Ooh. Choosing to hit me in the face. Well, we don't have a way of dealing with his weapon. So he's going to hit us for a ton of damage unless we can get a taunt down. Bone Drake next turn. Oh yeah, I can see that. He's only got one more hit, so he's going to probably hit us for 5. We have no way of taunting it. We could drop the Mana Tide totem, and then he's like, hey, do you want to continue to hit me, or do you want to take out this Mana Tide? We can give him something big enough that hopefully he has to deal with it.
What to do?
I like that idea, actually. We're going to do this. And we're going to summon another totem. And then we're going to hit him for 4.
There is little time. There is little time.
If he wants to race me, I think I can win. Yep.
What you looking at?
Hex it. Oh, there's my acid ooze. Yeah, I think we hex. Could drop the ooze now. Misses out on potentially destroying one of his weapons, but this puts us in a way better board position for next turn. This extra card draw from the Mana Tide is helping out. Oh, we get some armor. Try and delay for a little bit.
Someone call for the doctor. Someone call for the doctor.
Yeah, I think we coin Lich. Yeah, it is really easy to kill, but he's just not killing it. Yeah, Lich.
Warriors of the frozen wastes, rise.
All right. Oh, it didn't get 8. Game froze for a second there. The special effects are too intense. Yeah, once Lich went down, just... yeah. So this pretty much turned into like a Shaman stream, because we played Shaman all but one of the games. I think we played one Druid.
Thrall versus Rexar.
It's a Hunter.
Let the hunt begin for Doomhammer.
Don't need Frost Elemental. Hey, Hex. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4? Maybe, maybe. So once I get to 20, it's pretty much going to be impossible for me to gain ranks without having net decks, right? Or at least not even net decks, but just something with a little better cards than, say, Chill Wind Yeti. Because right now, Chill Wind Yeti is like in every one of the decks I build because I just don't have anything better. Same with this ooze. Go Rager 99. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't necessarily ever want a net deck. I mean, if I get the cards, I might try, but I definitely want to keep trying to build my own decks. Deal 1 damage and summon a 1/1. He's a dog. Totem or ooze? Probably ooze.
Job done.
Just 1 mana for that. Choose to attack me directly. Okay. We're gonna totem. Yeah, we get taunt totem.
Job done.
I have 2 oozes in the Shaman deck. He's coining. Board wipe. Shenanigans. Kitty.
Job done.
Starting to know this deck a little better at least. Turn 5, what do we want to do? Oh, changed his power. He also put down a secret. Why trade there? It's a choice he made. Because he wants me to attack. Right? That's the...
I wonder.
Well, we got Wind Fury. Can we Wind Fury after we attack? Let's find it. Secret? No secret. Wind Fury? Random totem? What are you? Oh, I think that's the first time we've seen stealth. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy, okay. Lame. This didn't count as summoning, I guess. Okay. Well, I was gonna get some benefit out of some things, but now I'm not. Well, I can't even hex that.
There is little time.
Right, you guys were talking about the difference between summon and play. I just didn't know that snipe was a card. I didn't know what snipe was, so I wouldn't have known that snipe wouldn't be triggered by my totems, but would be triggered by playing. In which case, probably wouldn't have been anything else I could have played to even trigger it. Because I'm not sure if these would have counted.
It cannot taunt.
Probably gonna hex that now? Yeah, definitely gonna hex that now. Alright, hex that. Then we're gonna ancestral this guy so that we can attack here, then here, and then attack here again, and then summon another totem. Missed second hit. Oh, did I miss one of the Wind Furies last turn? On the Yeti? Adapt. Choose one of the 3 bonuses. So it has taunt, and then it adapts again. Probably gonna hex that too. I mean, next turn we could drop the Windlord,
I wonder.
but I think hexing it's probably still gonna be the right call. Divine Shield. Hex gets around that? Yeah, that just has to deal with damage. This is where Bloodlust would have been fun. Do I still have one of those in here? Or did I remove them all? I think we might have removed them all.
I hope you like my invention.
Another secret.
Well played.
Are you gonna... No, you're not gonna GG. Okay. Thought he was gonna GG for a second. Let's attack this. Secret. Snake Trap. When one of your minions attacks, summons 3 1/1 snakes. Okay. Do they have poison or anything? No, they're just 1/1s. Oh, lethal. Thank you. I wasn't even paying attention to his health. That's something I need to do more. It's just... Oh, win streak. Four mana for a 3/3. Give a friendly minion Wind Fury. Is that better than Wind Fury? Probably. I probably should just drop Wind Fury for Wind Speaker. I mean, it's a little, it's a quite a bit more expensive, but it's also a 3/3. Oh wait, did I make it to 20? Is that what you guys are saying? Oh. Oh. So now the game gets hard? But I get a foot locker at the end of the season. Okay, I guess that's why you were telling me I should get to 20. Oh, we're at 20. We're at 2. Sorry. Yeah, we're at 2 hours. So probably gonna need to stop. Unless I stop the stream and restart. I kind of want to play more. I don't feel like I'm done. We're going to drop the Wind Fury and drop in Wind Speaker and see how that plays out. Ah, knocked the table. Go to crafting. Discard extra cards for 5. Yeah, so I can get 5. That's it so far. I now have 100. It's still not a lot. If you went Wind Fury to do Leoric combo, then the spell is better. But if you want to make a minion-oriented deck with Bloodlust, a lot of creatures, then Wind Speaker is better. Yeah, surprisingly, I feel like Leoric just isn't working out in this deck. I mean, we've never really used him effectively because we don't have any good lane clear to deal with the whelps. And the whole idea of the Wind Fury in order to get Leoric is neat, but... Oh, I can write new into the box. Yeah. Neato. Yeah, deck getting very top heavy. Yeah. Bone Drake, I feel like, hasn't really been pulling any weight lately. By the time we get to 6 mana, we usually have better ways of dealing with it. Better things to do. I mean, yeah. And we only have one overload card. That's why that's not in here yet. I don't even know if this would be good even if we had more, but... This deck is slowly becoming into a minion or a token deck, although it's not quite there yet. Yeah, we just haven't seen it go off yet, I guess is the part that makes me a little wary of it. We just haven't seen it be effective. Alright, how about for now we try one Wind Speaker, one Wind Fury, and see how that goes. And then I think what we're going to do, because I've got one more pack, or one more set of cards with Shaman to get, right? If I go in here, yeah, Fire Elemental at 10. I kind of feel like playing a few more games. So what we're going to do is I'm going to stop the stream so it archives well on YouTube. And then I'm going to come back for maybe like another half an hour, just a few more games. Yeah. So I'll be back in a few minutes. For now, this is Tolhi signing out.